agreements. You know what I mean? It wasn't never no back talk. You know what I mean? It was things for us to do. You know what I mean? Our time was occupied. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. It wasn't like we just sat around all day and played video games. And, you know what I mean? We don't do that. We never did that. You know, and I can understand that.
Let me run this by you. Check this out, right? Funny that we said that. One day I'm sitting on the corner of Bob's Street and Justice. And there's me and about three others. It's like they was in the corner. They was speaking very disrespectful of women.
So okay.
You know, my grandmother always told me, mind your business, you live long, and I got to live just longer because I know I mind my business.
Yeah, exactly.
But I could not allow this elderly sister to hear any more of this negativity from these brothers of Afro descendant to keep speaking like that amongst an elderly sister. So I said to the brother, I said, excuse me, brothers, I don't like to get into anybody's business because I was always told if I mind my business, I live long. And I got up to my 50, so I'm doing kind of good. But y'all crossed the line with me, and I have to be honest with y'all about what's going on. So one of the brothers said, yo, let's hear him out. Respect. So I said, it's not that y'all not taught respect. I know your mothers and fathers taught you with respect. If your mother and father didn't, I know your grandmother did.
Somebody taught you, and you need to use it.
Somebody taught you respect. The problem now is that they think it's something wrong with being respectful. They think if they be respectful, it makes them look like a punk. It makes them look like a pussy. It makes them look like a chump.
I get what you I get what you saying, Quiet. It's one of them things to where
it's weak.
they thinking like that.
They think it's weak.
Yeah, they thinking like it's being weak from respecting the motherfucker. No one.
Because at first I used to sit there and say, yo, these brothers don't have no sense. Yo, somebody ain't teaching right. But you gotta realize now, and now just recently, that the kids now that we sit there and say is disrespectful is being raised by the grandmothers of you and I here.
Exactly.
They probably 56, 62. They come from you and I here.
Yeah, exactly.
So that if you grew up in our era for a little before,
excuse me, pardon me.
If you're a child of the late 50s and the early 60s and up into the 60s, most likely you're very respectful. And I know damn well that the grandmothers in them make them respect because that's the way you and I do.
Exactly.
That's the way it is.
But Quiet, you got to realize something.
There's something wrong. Right.
No, with the generation, because
Quiet. There's something wrong with being respectable nowadays.
Because the kids don't even respect their mothers, Quiet.
And it's a shame.
They don't. Yo, I see dudes talk down to their mothers, man. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yo.
Excuse my language, y'all, because we on the air, and this is Give It To You podcast. I'm sitting in here, y'all. Sitting here, we just chopping it up. You know what I mean? It's not an interview, but we sitting here giving our point of views. Me and my brother Fly Quiet right here, Quiet. You know what I mean? He also from Hartford over in the square. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, y'all, it was getting to that time to where, you know, the podcast is for what me and Quiet is doing right now. We talking, we building, and my podcast is not just for music. No, my podcast is for this right here. This is what it was made for. It was made for the platform, for us to get right, for us to get better, for us to be able to reach whoever we need to reach or get a message to or a message from whoever we need to get it from in our time of need when it comes to growth, because right now, only growth I'm seeing is the negativity. But I see a lot of growth on like a lot of older brothers, and not just older brothers. I see a lot
Yes,
of
sir.
younger brothers too. I see a lot. I give props for what they do. A lot of younger
Yes,
brothers,
sir.
man, is really on their job, and I respect
Yes, sir.
that. You know, and that's something that I definitely salute. And without that right there, man, why it's a losing battle, because the only thing that is respected is motherfuckers is doing underhanded shit, man. And where they
Yo, this
should
is
be
crazy.
knowing, they should, if we were to ask one of them right now, do they know the background of the two individuals that's running for president? Joe Biden and the female, right?
Right.
I guarantee you they don't. The only thing they can tell you is about Joe Biden. And I take it back. Now they might be able to tell you something about her, what they heard on TV or whatever the case may be. But the only thing they probably be able to tell you about Joe is his son Bubba died. Bo died. God bless him. And he ran for president. He was vice president with Obama. So
Yes.
that's about the only thing people can tell us. They won't be able to tell us the real deal that got
The
me.
real.
They
Yes.
don't know
Yes.
what got me
Yes.
in the rut, because don't none surprise me. Don't none
The
surprise me.
politics became a game.
Man,
Politics is like a game. You
but
remember when we was younger, when the president came on, your mother used to make you sit in the front room or Indian style, watching the president stuff back in our time, watching Ford, and watching the president when we grew up. You know what I'm saying?
we
Right
watching and
now,
listening
it's
to
a
the
game.
motherfucker run the country.
We got a president, and I can't say anything good about him. He's very disrespectful, and I'm quite sure white, blacks, Italian, Japanese, all alike would agree to this.
Man,
This man is very disrespectful. Number one, a president should almost be like the Pope.
man.
Not religiously, but he should be on a level, because no matter what your belief is, when you see the Pope, you respect him as the Pope,
That's it. You don't look at him, but
as you would if you was to walk up and see a imam. You would sit there and say, "Peace, imam," or if you were seeing a Jewish priest, you would respect him. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? And the respect, because he's a man of God.
Yeah.
This man is a man of the country. This man at one time will probably call, like other presidents call, the father of the country. Like we speak about previous presidents. And I mean, this guy said on public TV, oh wow, this is crazy. Any country that was ran by a black man was no good. Let me tell you something, Mr. President. Mandela is the best man who sat there and been prosecuted by his own country, came out of jail and became the president, and one of the most loved people there. Don't
Exactly.
never disrespect our people like that.
Exactly.
That man is well respected. People from every country. Bishop Tutu. Don't you never disrespect our people like that again.
When the motherfucker,
You better learn. We are the people,
when
and we'll
somebody,
be the last stand.
exactly, when somebody, when they go to dissing people, like when they go to talking garbage about people, like our brother Mandela, they don't know their history. They don't know the facts.
Well, let me say this, my brother. Uh, he didn't say her name. You know what I'm saying? But he did say any country that was run by
A black man.
a black
I get what you said. We ain't say
no good.
Mandela,
But
but he just
every
said
country
black man. Period.
that's east from us is run from a man of color. What is wrong with you?
Not quite know it, nor
What is
kill
wrong?
me. Quiet, you've been following. Quiet, do you follow? No, like my son, right?
Oh man, love him.
My son, my guy, man. Home. You see what he doing? You know what I mean? It's my guy. I
Yes,
fuck with my son. You know what I mean? He got his Malcolm X thing going on right now, and I'm with
oh
him.
man, I love him.
You know what I mean? And see,
I love that man.
a lot of more. If I'd have known that, why I would have told you to come on, man, meet me, man, park your car up here, man. Come on, jump in the car with me, man. I went down to what you call it, man. I done went to two of them. Me and my wife went to the last one just like 2 weeks ago. I go down there, and, when he be up there, and, he be over there he be up there in the motherfucking it's this spot. And over there it's off of Trinity Ave. It's what's the name of that fucking street?
Okay.
Is over there by them projects. They done built the like it was like a boys club or center or whatever. And you know, him and Fat Joe and digging in the crates and all Fat Joe owned the motherfucking building. You know what I mean? He owned it. But so my son, shit, nigga, I'm way here in Florida. I'm living down here. This property that just sitting around anybody renting it. So make it pop, nigga, do you. She owned and turned that motherfucker right there into a man, open it back up, shit for the kids to do. You got and know what I want to do, quiet. This is my move between me and you. I know we won't be able to get a grant for it, but we probably will. I know if I wrote the grant with somebody to help me do it, I'll pop it off. Because you got to know how to write them. Quiet. Remember when we was growing up, man, we had motherfucking goddamn libraries. Remember they had the library mobile?
Yes, sir.
You remember
I
the big,
remember that well.
is that, my
I
boy
remember that well.
used to
With
come
the
to the
big
square.
motorcycle.
For real. You know, we used to go to the it had certain days used to come, go to the I used to, like clockwork. I used to always be waiting for him because I used to love to read, and that's
Yes,
when
sir.
I found out I can get a lot of urban books. Excuse me, from the that's when I started reading the Donald Goins and stuff of that nature right there. Then I had to start reading Sidney Sheldon books back then. That's when I read all Sidney. I read you know who put me on the Sidney Sheldon? Miss Alamine. You don't know who Miss Alamine is? Why?
No, no, I don't. Right off hand, I don't.
That was our remember that was our at Buckley, remember that was our history teacher. Remember she was a history too?
Wow.
You don't remember Miss
Well,
Salamine? Remember me? It was just a couple of us. Me, you,
yes.
this dude just hit me up at first. I was like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? He was in the class with us too. He lived over there in Wisconsin. What's this nigga name, man? He changed his name to some Muslim's name, but I'm gonna see the picture of him. He used to go to school with his name Leslie or something. Yo, oh, funny as hell. You know what I'm talking about too, because he asked me about you. Um, it's like it's like motherfucking motherfucking when we had
Okay.
uh Mr. Lyons had English one. I mean history one, and we used to go to history too. Remember, because we used to get good grades and shit. So we had Miss Alamine class. I mean, we took it if we wanted to. We could have took it or we
Right.
didn't, but we wanted to. So they respected us, and she the one that put me up on. And this is no lie. She put me up on back then the literature about the Federation, the Federation of the Constitution, way before it became the
Yes, sir.
United States of America, before they even came with the Constitution, is when the first black president,
Right.
way back then, with John Hanson, and the first 8 presidents was black. But it's so fucked up, you don't even hear people whisper that.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman was talking about this, and it fucked me up. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. No, no, no. And,
Excuse me, what you say, bro?
right. Because you gotta remember.